Hey fellow dirt roaders, this is Rick with Dirt Road Bushcraft. I'm here off the 4615 Forest Road, Mt.Hood National Forest, and I think this might be the culmination of my land nav series I've been putting together. I'm going to go ahead and put everything together today and go over what I've been trying to put out there for you guys. Anyways, I'm at near the end of a dirt road where it intersects with another dirt road, and I'm going to get my map out, my GPS, and I'm going to use this feature here to double check and make sure that my GPS and map have the same datum set up on it. And so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get that stuff set up, and I'll get back to you. Okay, dirt roaders, I got this set up, and anyways, here's the map that I'm working with today. This is a 7.5 minute topo map, scale of 1 in 24,000. This is the legend that's on the map, and the legend is telling me that the map datum is a North America datum 1927. The declination on the map says 18 degrees. Before I left home, I checked what the actual declination is, and as of 12/12/25, the declination here is 14 degrees 32 minutes. And it's always a good practice to check what the declination is, because it does change. The declination is where your magnetic north is, and magnetic north is always changing. And so anyways, it's a good practice to make sure that your declination is current to your current time that you're at, or your current time and location. So this is again a 1 in 24,000 7.5 minute map. I'm going to be using UTM today. On the edges of the map, you'll see a series of numbers that goes up. It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in this case, and then here on east-west it's 69, 70, 71. Move this map up. Okay, so over here it's 69, 70, 71, 72. I have my GPS just set up with this map datum. Now my GPS, I have some coordinates that are across here. These are the UTM coordinates. I only use the last 5 digits. So the first 2 of the last 5 digits give you your number that's along the edges of your map. In this case it's 69, which is here, and it's 14, which is up here. So the grid I'm going to be working in is going to be this grid right here. Let me move the map down here. Let me see. Okay, now here we go. So anyways, this is the grid I'm going to be working in. Here's the 14, and then 69 is here. So here's the grid I'm working in, and so my numbers on here is 69, 517. So on my compass I have a template on here which has the 1 in 24,000 scale. Here is 0 at this hole right here in the compass is 0, and the numbers, they will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so what you do is you find your 69 mark, and then you move your template over until you get to your number. It's 513, so I'll come over here to 5, and then my north-south is a 14, 6, 17. Here's my 14 line. Move this to 6, 17, which is about right here, and it's telling me I am right here at this point, which is right here. On the map it shows that there's a dirt road here and a little spur road that's coming off the side. Well, let's take a look. Here's the dirt road. here's that little spur road right here. So here's the spur road. This is the dirt road. This is actually the end of the dirt road here. And I chose this particular location because I know it was on my map, and I wanted to fire up my GPS, make sure I did have the correct map datum set up. And so I'm confident now with my GPS and my map. Oh, that gunfire you're hearing off in the background, that's Oregonians practicing their Second Amendment, target practicing, plinking. Okay, dirt roaders, I'm out here getting ready to head into the woods now. My goal here is to get up in here and set up a couple of trail cams, and also work with our land nav that I've been kind of having land nav series on. And so anyways, I'm off of the 4615 road, Mt.Hood National Forest, and this is the old Bissell Trail I'll be going up on. And we've had a lot of rain here recently. All the creeks are full, and even the dry creeks are full. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get started down here. I'll get back to you in a little. Dirt roaders, here I'm probably on a half mile up the trail now. I'm going to be leaving the main trail and go ahead and start cycling. Find me a place I can go set up a couple of trail cams. I've got my GPS out. I'm going to mark myself on my map where I left the trail. This trail is not on the map, and so I can't mark the trail. And so anyways, I'm just going to mark my location on the map where I left the trail. So if I can get this loving hummingbird of a dog out of my way. He's a camera hound. That's what kind of dog you are, a camera hound. Okay, so I know where I'm at on my map, but now I'm going to orientate the map to north. Is right at the camera. So here's north. North is this way. So I've got the map orientated, and now from where I'm at, actually I want to head. It looks like I want to keep going north. Keep heading north then. It looks like there's on the map, it looks like there's a saddle that sticks out over here. I'm going to come up out here on this saddle, and set up my trail cams. Yeah, I'm about that saddle. From where I'm at, it looks like that saddle is probably, let's see, because of this, these squares being 1,000 meters, each number on here is equal to 100 meters. So I can put where I'm at and where I want to go and lay that on here and it'll tell me how far it is in meters. And this looks like it's about 400 meters over that way. And I can go ahead and set my compass in that direction. And I can pace count now. I really don't need to pace count it, but I could if I wanted to pace count it out to that area. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off and get busy again. Get this little dog out of my face. Yeah, this is not a hiking trail. This is a game trail I'm on. Hey, there's a chanterelle mushroom, an older one. Let's see, it's right here. Older chanterelle. Not worth eating, but we haven't had any hard frost yet, so there might be some good ones around somewheres. Oh, there's some chanterelle right there. Oh, a little honey hole. Oh, look at that. I'm going to come back here. Little chanterelle. Chanterelles all over right here. If I come back this way, I'll go ahead and harvest stuff out of here what I can. We'll have some chanterelles for dinner. Starting to find good sign up here, animal sign. I'm finding rub. Looks like it might be this year's rub. Some buck, some elk. Getting closer, I want to set up my cameras. Here's where I have my last trail camp set up at. And they come. Check out this rock formation I just came across. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Lexi, hey girl. Are you king of the rock or queen of the rock?